Hi, I'm Katie J, and today I'm going to discuss why you cannot meditate. Maybe you have been told that meditation is really beneficial to you, or you've heard of people having really awesome results from meditation. And so maybe you sat down and you tried to close your eyes and focus on your breath. And instead of focusing on your breath, your mind wandered off to something that you need to get done today, your to-do list, your tasks, a past conversation that just happened, or a stressor in your life, maybe whether or not your kids were doing what they're supposed to be doing. Your mind wandered very quickly away from meditation. So you did what you were told, you brought it back, and you still weren't able to meditate, or maybe you were really uncomfortable when you're meditating, or maybe you can't seem to find the time to meditate. So I'm going to address these things today and talk about why it is that you can't meditate and the three main reasons that you should address going forward. The first one is that you haven't practiced. That it's kind of like expecting to be really good at driving the first time that you sit in a car behind the steering wheel. It's just not something that you came out of the womb knowing how to do. So you will have to practice. And that's why it's called a meditation or a yoga practice, because it's something that you continuously need to work at. Meditation isn't taught in a lot of schools. It is so at an increasing rate, which is awesome because more kids need to learn how to do it so they can utilize it as adults. But for you, if you're watching this, there's a pretty good chance you weren't taught by your teachers or by your parents how to meditate. So you're going to have to practice. You're going to have to put in work if you want to reap the benefits of a meditation practice. So don't let that scare you. Practice makes progress. And I promise you, if you are dedicated to meditation, you will reap the benefits of it. The second reason why you probably can't meditate is because you aren't doing the right kind of meditation. And I put that in quotation marks because in my world, there is no right or wrong. There's just useful or unuseful, or skillful or unskillful. So there are so many different types of meditation, and you might just be doing one that one person taught you or one person said worked for them. But that's like saying that, there's only one way to exercise, and that's just simply not true, right? There's some people that really enjoy lifting weights. There are some people that really enjoy going on runs. There are some people that enjoy going on swims. There are some people that enjoy dancing to work out, right? There are so many different ways to work out your body, and there are so many different ways to work out your mind as well through meditation. So I would encourage you to just hop on Google and start looking through the various different types of meditation. I meditate every single time when I sit down for a meal. I have a short meditation asking the molecules in my food to nourish my body. And that is just a 30-45 second meditation that I do. I do mindfulness meditations in the morning. I do guided meditations at night. There are all different types of meditation. Prayer is meditation. Walking is meditation. Dancing, meditation. Just find one that speaks the most to you and explore that. Explore where your curiosity goes, okay? So don't feel like you have to do the same type of meditation that I do or the same type of meditation that your friend does. Do what serves you. And the final reason why you can't meditate, number 3, is that you are trying to do too much. Maybe you think that you need to sit down on a meditation cushion and you have to close your eyes and you have to, just be still for the next 20, 30, 45, an hour long, and you're getting yourself into a place where you're creating resistance. Start with 1 minute. Start with 30 seconds. Start with 5 minutes. Start while you are waiting in line in the grocery lines. Do it. Try when you're on the train to work. Put in a guided meditation. You can do it when your water is boiling. You can have your water is boiling for your morning coffee or tea. You can just close your eyes and just breathe. Just say, I inhale, I exhale, or put in a guided meditation. There are many opportunities for you to meditate in varying different durations. You don't need throughout the day. You don't need to always have this big, long meditation practice. I've actually, for a few weeks, I was waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning to do a guided meditation practice, and it served me for a little bit. But then I got to the point where it just simply wasn't serving me, and I felt a lot of resistance toward it. So I just stopped doing it. And instead I went back to just saying Om for 12 minutes in the morning. And that's what works best for me. And so it doesn't have to be this big chunk of time. Don't do too much. Do what serves you. Remember, there's no right and there's no wrong. It's just skillful and unskillful, or useful and not useful. So what is useful to you? What is accessible to you? If you want more options of meditations, I create guided meditations on my website. I'll link to that below. I also really enjoy the Insight Timer app. That is a really helpful app where you can either do guided meditations with instructors, or you can just set a timer and have bells that chime at certain times, like the start and the end, and you can listen to waterfall or ohms or a secret garden. There's all these different options for what you can meditate to on that app. So I highly recommend it, but I will say that I prefer to meditate offline, meaning not connected to Wi-Fi. So that's why all of my meditations are donation-based, because you can download them as you will. You can download them and use them offline, and you can, maybe go out on a hike and then listen to them. You don't need to be connected to Wi-Fi or to data in order to listen to them and enjoy the beautiful benefits of meditation. So the link to that is below. So is the link to Insight Timer. And I hope you enjoy the exploration of this beautiful practice we call meditation. Namaste. Have a good one.